Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here, CCxRC, and on the bench we've got the Tamiya Buggyra Fat Fox. I've been waiting for this thing to come out for a while to be a part of the StevO D 313 build off number 7 that he does. He does a bunch of these build offs on his channel, and I wanted to be a part of one. I don't do a lot of builds, so this is one that I really wanted to do, and so I was willing to not get an RTR and get something that I would have to build. All right, as you can see here, it comes with the torque tune motor and an ESC, and I think based on other videos I've seen and what comes in a lot of these, we're going to get the TBLE02 ESC that can do brushless, but this is a brushed motor. So we'll go up here. You'll see this is an on-road car, and it is not a car. It's actually a truck, but it's running on the TT01 Type E chassis, so it's shaft-driven, four-wheel drive, and it just looks sick, doesn't it? 1/14 scale RC on-road racing truck. Now, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed for you guys here. Yes, I had already built it. Okay, I didn't do a build video, guys. I have to fess up right up front. I've been on a trip for work and just got back from Panama and Guatemala. We have a house renovation going on. The kitchen is torn out, so like we're cleaning dishes and all that in the bathroom sinks. And anyway, it's pretty crazy here right now. And when I first got home, my oldest son Dino is 9 years old, but he just got sick. He got a terrible ear infection and had to stay home from school 2 days. Right after I got back, he was home with me for 2 days. And so I was exhausted, but I needed to try and keep him not focusing on his ear and the things that was going on. And so I said, hey man, you want to try and build this with me? And he said yes, he'd love to, which I jumped on because he usually doesn't want to. Anyway, long story short, we built this, but he a lot of times was having ear problems and was tearing up and wincing, and I just didn't want to get a camera out and put it in front of him and just make him self-conscious. So we just spent some time doing this. I'll maybe post a few photos in this that shows it. We strayed away from a few things. This is not the color that they recommend. These should be red, and this back here should be yellow. A couple reasons it's not is because I bought red, white, and blue paints for Siri's chiming in. Red, white, and blue paints for this because it said you needed red up front and white and then blue, but I chose a lighter blue, not realizing that the stickers were going to actually do all of the blue as well, and so it doesn't match. But I think it's kind of cool because it gives it kind of like a three-tone, multi-tone, not three-tone, but multi-color look. So navy blue, royal blue. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool. I forgot I'd also bought in black for back here. But overall, I think it turned out pretty slick. I like the variations in color. I didn't do all of the stickers or make it exactly like they wanted because, I was trying to make it a little bit my own truck. As you can see, we put the CCxRC sticker on the front. Of course, a very important addition, right guys? So let's see, let's pop these body pins off. We'll show you the insides here. I did have yellow regular spray paint, and since these mirrors are hard plastic, I could use that on it instead of having to use Lexan body paint. But this body comes in multiple pieces, so that was interesting to have to deal with. Use double-sided tape that it comes with, but you've got the main part of the chassis here, that's all one. Then you've got the cab, it actually attaches here and down, and then you've got the back of the cab that actually goes on here. You can see that rounds around and just kind of slides on the back. Then you've got to cut out this little receiver hitch here for the trailer, and these you can see we've driven it already, so that's going to be at the end of the video is our test run. But you got your mud flap type things here in the back, and so those are separate and those are screwed in. But yeah, overall it's not too bad. Cutting these out is a little difficult because the lines aren't super obvious. But when you get it all together and you look in the manual, it's pretty obvious. All right, so let's look at what we did here with the chassis itself. We're running a Venom 3000 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride battery in here. because it's got this these plastic triangles on the inside of the chassis here for extra strength, and those don't allow the square packs to fit in very well. So luckily I had a drive battery in here that had the right end on it, and if it didn't, I had adapters. So it did come with the TBLE02S ESC right in here. We double-sided taped that. I put in a ProTech servo and then mounted my Spectrum receiver right on top of the servo. The motor's in here. This is something else that I painted. I painted the motor cover yellow. I just thought it would pop and look kind of cool. Overall, this build went together fairly easily. There is one problem that I did have, and you just have to pay attention. There's a second set of instructions that come with it that tell you the body posts and to cut these, and after 2 holes, and mount the extensions on for the front. It tells you which ones to use in the rear here, and you do have to cut those down as well. The main thing that I messed up was the direction of the arms in the back, and so I had the wheelbase too short because they were flipped. So I told my son how to do it, and I told him wrong, and so I did then take the whole back end apart and flip them side to side, which wasn't too bad. It was maybe 6 or 8 screws, and got it back together. I changed out the logoing again on the back, on the little plate that they give you here, to put that on. The bumper instructions are in the part for the Fat Fox instructions. But the tires, they don't have foams, but overall, they look good. And this thing handled really, really awesome. Both of my sons drove it. One of them hit a curb pretty hard. In fact, you can see the damage in the bumper here. Luckily, the body didn't seem to take too much of it. There's a cutaway on the stickers here where it did smash into the curb, but overall it held up pretty good to the the direct hit. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of it, especially for the cost. This was under $170. Now you do have to have your own receiver and controller and a servo. I had some laying around, so I was good to go there, and yeah, was able to put together. It is one of the coolest looking trucks running. I haven't had much luck with on-road cars. You guys know that. This one handled no problem, just beating around on the asphalt, the driveway, wherever we took it, it handled okay. No hang-ups with the steering, getting stuff stuck in it like I had with the HPI. So yeah, I'll have to find out what I'm going to do with batteries if we want to run LiPo. It's pretty quick on the nickel metal hydride, so we may not. I was pretty, like I said, I was pretty happy with it driving this way. I'm using the wrong battery clips, I'm realizing. I have a whole baggie of all the extra parts. I did switch out the plastic bearings with the Fast Eddies bearings that they have. They have kits that are available for the TT01 Type E chassis. That's pretty easy to find, and yeah, I mean that you find them all over Amazon, all different kinds. Really easy to get something that works great, and so everything's been replaced. All the bearings are nice and smooth. That's the only thing that I plan to do to it. Other than that, gearing, everything I'm leaving as it is because I like it, and it's just a fun truck to drive. Looking at the chassis, look at most of it's plastic. The shocks are just spring friction shocks, no oil in them. Plastic parts all throughout. Plastic drive shafts. Does have metal diffs. That was my son's favorite part, was putting together the diffs. He loved the Utter Butter, the QRC is what we were using for grease on all the gears, and it's a fantastic product, and so that's what we use. On-off switch is here on the bottom, but just a plastic tub chassis, little venting here. We got it nice and dirty out there running it for the first time. Body goes on no problem. The mounting holes are very obviously indented on the top here and the back, and they, like I said, they go on and fit perfectly. I'm just hitting the battery lead. I was wondering what the resistance was. Alright, so let's find the back here. There. Just drops on like that. I had put on the little plastic piece for the mounting a race receiver, and then realized right away as I was looking through the other manual that I couldn't have that on there because of it hitting the body. So took that off. Anyway, guys, really happy to have this done. We got the run footage for it here. First run with my son's driving. I did a little bit of one-handed driving because I could then film it knowing where it was going to go. And so we have some run footage for you guys, but it's a great little truck. Again, especially for the cost. I wish there was some place to race these around here. I might need to just get some buddies to pick up some and do just some parking lot races just for fun, because it's so much fun to drive this, and I want to have just a fun brushed motor race. I think it'd be fantastic. So, all right, that's all I've got here, guys. It's already built. Sorry about that. I wish I could have done a build video for you, but you know, just with the things that are happening, it just makes more sense that my son and I do it in the background. And so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope that you like what we were able to build here, and that you guys got some cool stuff coming on your own. So stick around for the first run video, and we'll catch you next time. Let us know in the comments down below what you think, and leave us a thumbs up if you like the video. See you guys next time. Have fun RCing. My son helped me build it. It was his first build, and he did 70% of the work. I did the paint job and stickers and stuff like that, but he built it all up. And so we're gonna give it its first run here. I did just kind of drive it out to this spot, and it drives really good. There are no tire foams in these, so it's got a really soft feel on the ground. It feels kind of good, and yeah, I think it just looks fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about our paint job. Yeah, I heard it squeal. The tires sound like they're folding over a little. So he's giving it his first go here. Lots of steering. We did put a nice Protect servo in here. Are you going to make everybody sick, buddy, if you're just going back and forth like that? All right, nice. Wow, it's quick for a brush motor, NIMH battery pack. Looks beautiful driving. Oh, watch out.
Didn't actually hit.
There you go.
Come back.
Nice.
Slide!
Handles pretty good, huh?
Okay.
Nice slide out.
Does he do it?
All right, now I'm driving one-handed, using kind of my belly to steer, just so I can kind of know where I'm going to turn, give you guys a little bit better look on the video where we're going. Ha ha.
And you said you would make him. I would make him sick if I kept going in circles.
It slides real nice.
Wait, they can come real at me and then make it real close.
Nice.
When we're done with the video, slide it back at us and then stop.
Awesome little truck, I'll tell you what. Yeah, man. All right, so this was your first build. How did it feel to build it?
A little confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy.
Yeah?
And I like the grease.
You like the grease. You like the differentials, don't you?
Yeah.
Doing all the gears. That's his favorite part. Ah! You're letting your brother drive it. He smashed into the curb once pretty good.
Hey, John, can you parallel park it?
It is a pretty sweet rig, I'll tell you what. I dig it.
Perfect.
Nice. There you go. Parked it nice, man. But yeah, it's a sweet truck for 165, 170 bucks. Not bad.